everyone, we are back with finally another perfume review from Flower Nose. I have been waiting on this one for what feels like forever, and today I'm going to be reviewing the two newest perfumes from Flower Nose from their Strawberry Cupid collection. I have both of the perfumes here and I'm so excited to smell these and tell you guys what I think about them. And don't worry, I have not forgotten about the makeup collection. This is probably the longest it's ever taken like a collection to get to me, and honestly, it's not here yet. I did get everything in the Strawberry Cupid collection, and funny thing is the like collector box came like 2 weeks ago, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for all of the makeup items to come, and they have not arrived yet, and the perfumes actually showed up before the makeup. I feel like I'm always waiting on the perfumes forever, and I always get the makeup right away, but that wasn't the case this time. So don't worry, that video is going to be coming hopefully like maybe in the next week or so. Hopefully, it just depends on when it gets here and when I can film it. So don't worry, it is coming. But for today, we're going to be smelling the two newest perfumes. So I have the Lychee Bouquet or Lychee, and then I also have the Strawberry Milkshake perfume. And you guys, I'm so excited. But before we get into it, I just wanted to mention, if you guys are interested in purchasing anything from Flower Nose, I do have a referral link below that can get you 5% off your order, and I greatly appreciate anyone who chooses to shop with my links, and I do earn a small commission from it. So if there's anything you've been interested in, definitely check out my links below. Alright guys, so we've got the two perfumes. I am just ready to dive right into it. So I'm gonna let you know like all the scent notes to it, what I think about it, and everything like that. Now, this is going to be a first impression review, so I have not tried these yet, I have not smelled these yet, but I'm really excited. As always, they did throw in 4 samples of the perfume, so I've got 2 of Lychee Bouquet here, and I have 2 of the Strawberry Milkshake. I wish that they would offer these on their website that you could just like purchase, so you don't have to blind buy commit to a perfume, but they don't sell them unfortunately, but they do give them to you if you buy the perfume, which is a little counterintuitive, but hey, I always appreciate getting more perfumes, so I love these, and always like kind of carrying these around with me like in my purse when I'm going to work to reapply during the day, so I definitely kind of like it for that. So I did get those, and then I also got another little makeup wipe. I really like when they give these out because these definitely came in clutch for me a couple months ago, and I always love just having those around for just in case I need it. Okay, so starting off, I want to start with the pink perfume because if you guys are a fan of Flower Nose, or if you're familiar with their perfumes, or even if you're not, this is actually a very monumental perfume in my personal opinion, because this is the first Flower Nose perfume that I'm aware of that has had vanilla as a scent note. And you might be thinking, vanilla? Isn't that like a super basic common perfume note? Yes, it is, dear viewer, but for some reason, this is the very first perfume Flower Nose has ever done to my knowledge that has had vanilla in it. You guys know I am a vanilla girly, gourmand, sweet, sugary, and this is the first time they have done a perfume with that scent note, so I have very high hopes. So this is the bottle of the Strawberry Milkshake perfume. It is absolutely gorgeous. I really love like the heart-shaped bottle. I love the bow detail. There's a little angel here holding a pink strawberry. I think it's just absolutely so precious, and I love the design. They knock it out of the park every single time when it comes to like their packaging design, so this is nothing short of what you would expect from Flower Nose. So for the scent notes for this one, they so conveniently have them on the side of the box here. So the top note is strawberry, the middle note is caramel, and the base notes are musk and vanilla. Now, I was actually kind of surprised that this perfume has so few scent notes because they typically have 8 to 10 scent notes. Usually, give or take, you know, +1 or -1. But I find that this one only having 4 notes was kind of a surprise for me. So let's go ahead and spray this one and see what we think of it. So I'm going to do a little spritz here on my wrist. I'm going to give that a minute to kind of air out just a little bit. I'm already getting a whiff of it. Okay, so now that we've kind of given that a second, let's give it a smell. Okay, this one smells so good. I really like this one. Okay, so the first thing I'm absolutely getting is, of course, the strawberry. That is definitely a prominent note to me. And then the caramel and vanilla, obviously, I am getting that the most. I'm not getting as much of like the musk note, But like vanilla, caramel, and strawberry, absolutely. It kind of smells a lot like, as the name would suggest, a strawberry milkshake. I feel like they did a really good job at naming that because that does really smell like what it smells like to me, like strawberry milk, or like the strawberry Nesquik powder that you pour into milk to make strawberry milk. That is really what it smells like to me. So my first thought, I love the scent of this perfume. However, I do feel like this one has a little bit less complex of like a scent blend, if that makes any sense. Like I said, it's only got 4 notes to it and it does smell really, really good, but it just doesn't smell as complex. I won't say it doesn't smell as sophisticated because it definitely does smell really, really nice. It just doesn't have that complexity that I find that a lot of Flower Nose perfumes do have. So I do love the scent. I just kind of wish it had a little bit more layer to it, if that makes sense. And you guys know I have been begging and begging for Flower Nose to come out with a vanilla perfume, and I'm so glad that they finally have, and I think this one smells really nice. But yeah, I think the complexity for me is not as apparent in this perfume as a lot of the other Flower Nose ones I have tried before. I still really love this, and I'm so glad they finally have come out with a vanilla perfume. I really hope they continue that streak and do more in the future. Now, since this is a first impression review and I have not like tested this on my body and I have not worn it yet, I will try to put like a pinned comment below letting you guys know like any updates I have on it or any thoughts like that after I get to really like wear these a little bit more. My one concern with this one is probably going to be how long this perfume scent lasts. Just from like me smelling it on myself right now and smelling like the scent notes to it, I'm nervous that this one isn't going to have as much like longevity as far as the perfume goes, as far as like how long it lasts on the skin throughout the day. I typically, for a lot of perfumes from Flower Nose, say I would get anywhere from like maybe like 4 to 5 hours of smelling it on my skin before I feel like I would need to reapply it. And it definitely does vary from scent to scent. I feel like some scents definitely last longer than that. Some might be, you know, right at the 4-hour mark. But if I had to just generalize Flower Nose perfumes, like strength and like how long they last as a whole, I would safely say about 4 to 5 hours is typically what I get off of them before I would feel like I want to reapply to kind of re-up that scent intensity. And so I'm just worried that this one just doesn't have that powerhouse kind of scent behind it. And it's a lot more of like a soft kind of scent. So if you are really sensitive to scents and you don't want like some crazy intense kind of perfume, I think that this one's a really lovely scent itself. I just don't know if it's gonna have the lasting power that I would want. All right, so moving on to the second perfume. This one is the Lychee Bouquet, and this one, once again, beautiful packaging. I really love this one as well. It's got the same heart-shaped bottle. It's got a beautiful baby blue bow on here, another little Cupid angel, once again holding a red strawberry this time, so very precious, very gorgeous. And as far as the scent notes for this one, the top notes are lychee, blackcurrant, berries, and lemon. The heart notes are rose and jasmine, and the base note is musk. So this one definitely seems like it's going to be a little bit more on the fruity side. So let's go ahead and do a little spritz on this wrist. Let this one kind of air out for a minute. Ooh, this one is really nice. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Okay, so first things first, this one to me has the typical kind of Flower Nose like strength, projection, and like that complexity to the scent. You know, it's a very layered kind of scent. Like you smell it and you're like, oh, I can smell this and this, and then you go back and you can kind of smell a little bit more of it, you know. So to me, first things first, this one definitely feels more in line with my experience with all the other Flower Nose perfumes I have tried before. This one smells quite nice. Let me really like think on what I'm smelling now. So obviously this perfume definitely goes very like fruity to floral, with it being lychee, blackcurrant, berries, and lemon. I'm definitely picking up like that very tiny bit of the lemon that gives it like that little bit of like bright citrusiness to it, but really like the berry and the like blackcurrant is really what I'm getting. I'm not super familiar with like lychee on its own, like what it smells like, but very like tropical fruity berry kind of scent is definitely what I'm getting. And then as far as the rose and the jasmine, the floral notes, I have to say, I feel like the jasmine is definitely the more prominent of the floral notes. I'm not picking up as much of the the rose. Like I'm getting just a little bit of it, but it's not like, oh, that's a rose perfume. And I know some people, once again, are kind of like hit or miss with rose, but this one, I really feel like if you are not a rose fan, you would still like this perfume. And then that base note of like the musk is really, really nice. This one, I feel like for me, has more of like the typical kind of like flower nose kind of vibe to it. It's got that layered complexity and it's got that like strength that is not crazy intense, but you can definitely smell it. And I feel like this one, as far as lasting on me, I can already tell that this scent would have a way better longevity on my body before reapplying compared to the Milkshake perfume. So as far as these two perfumes, what do I think about them? I absolutely love scent-wise both of these. I think that they are both really delicious, very to my taste type of fragrances. This one, I think for me, scent-wise is a little bit more of what I would typically go for. It's that sweet, that sugary, that fruity kind of scent to it, but I find that this one probably wouldn't last as long on me. It almost kind of gives me more like a strong body spray kind of vibes, whereas this one gives me more of like a true perfume kind of vibe. So between like comparing just the scents of these, I'm definitely leaning a little bit more towards this one, but don't get me wrong, this is an amazing scent. Scent-wise, I would absolutely buy both of these again, knowing what I know now. But if you are someone who like you really care about the longevity of your perfume, how long it lasts throughout the day before reapplying, you're probably gonna want to go more for this one over this one. But I actually quite like both of these, and I am going to be doing an updated Flower Nose perfume collection rankings video. I think I did it about maybe like 6 or 7 months ago, where I went through and ranked all 11 of the perfumes that I had in my collection at the time from Flower Nose. Since then, I now have the butterfly cloud collar ones and now the strawberry Cupid ones that I want to update. So I will definitely be working on that video very soon. I'm gonna have that one probably in the next couple weeks going up, and kind of readjusting my overall perfume collection from Flower Nose and letting you guys know where these fall in the rankings. And just a little sneak peek, I can definitely see both of these rankings somewhere in the higher half of my favorites as far as my rankings go. So I will definitely have that video coming out very, very soon, and hopefully I will be able to get my makeup collection video out very soon. As soon as I get those products, I am just itching to try them out and get those. So hopefully I will be getting that very soon. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on social media. Links are below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.